y'all gonna hate me for this?
Civil War?
No, that's Civil War.
Oh, okay. A lot of people have like an issue with it, but
because they didn't do it according to
Would you say they feel conflicted?
I don't even want to. I don't. God damn it.
Welcome to the Big Billy Show! I was gonna go for it.
Today we are talking about your personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. No, I'm just kidding. We're talking about a different God of the cinematic value.
Have you heard about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Not lately.
You just gotta knock on the door. Have you let Kevin Feige into your heart?
Have you heard of your personal cinematic savior, Kevin Feige?
He literally saved 2 universes. How do you do that?
I know, right? He's a big superhero to everybody.
But we're also talking about, and we talk about Kevin Feige, and we talk about all this because as of when this comes out a couple weeks ago, a brilliant trailer for Multiverse of Madness dropped out, where we do see universes collide. We got a little taste. We heard that sweet man's voice. Patrick Stewart is back in, we assume, the role of Charles Xavier. I don't know that. We get to see a bunch of different characters in this. We get to see Mordo's back.
Yeah.
He has long hair, which I'm wondering, is it our Mordo, or is it just a Mordo for the Illuminati? Like, say Mordo is probably of his universe, whatever, if he is from a different universe, he's probably the Sorcerer Supreme, so therefore he is taking his seat as the wizard, for the magical voice.
Unless he survived the snap.
Unless he survived the snap. Which he could just be. He could be our Mordo.
Take for someone with the hair. That's how much you can grow in 5 years.
You can grow a lot in 5 years.
So,
God, Mordo was awesome. Sorry.
Oh, you see Ultron. You see Ultron Sentries. You see the I forget the Iron Legion before they were Ultron Sentries. But so, do you think we'll see a variant, or do you think we'll see RDJ back in? I mean, anything could happen. This is now they're literally
kicked the door open.
Yeah, Yeah.
This is like a hard reset for this universe.
You just gave, while we're talking about the subject matter of today's episode, the biggest nerd on the planet, I'm assuming, because he has to be able to make this music is good. You just gave him free reign to just run amok. And you can just say, like, different universe. And just put it in the show.
And I say he is a cinematic god because, more or less, whether he had some big dream back in 1998, 1999, when he, I think 99 is when it released, so 97, 98 is when he started that project. But X-Men, he was a producer for the very first X-Men, the thing that really kicked off nerd movies. He was a producer for Blade. Now it was announced a couple years ago that we're getting Blade. He was a producer on the first Fantastic Four with Chris Evans as Human Torch and Jessica Alba and Lone Griffin.
Michael Chiklis.
Michael Chiklis. But he was a producer on that, and we've been announced that we're getting Fantastic Four. He's just cherry picking now. He knows this material, and he's now, like you said, he's kicking the multiverse wide open, and I think we might actually get to see, it might not be the person that ends up playing him in the universe, but we'll get a look at a Reed Richards. It's very well to happen because he's part of the Illuminati. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're getting some wild with Multiverse of Madness. Not only because it's in the trailer you get to see Wanda, you see her both in kind of you see zombie Wanda.
Yeah,
they're legitimizing.
Zombie Strange too.
You see Zombie Strange doing his 16 arm thing.
That was actually really cool.
It was pretty legit.
Can you imagine a zombie that knows magic?
I would be terrified.
You couldn't get away.
You couldn't.
No, not with him bending reality and just pulling the ground back from where you're running. Like, but yeah, you see Zombie Strange, you see Zombie Wanda. You see her again as in the full get-up from the end of WandaVision in her Scarlet Witch uniform or costume, whatever you want to call it. And
with the head,
but they're canonizing. Like, I know they've already talked about it that. Like, obviously, What If is part of the multiverse, but they're actually legitimizing it, bringing it into, like, live action as well. There's a whole bunch of different shit, and obviously we all have our own, like, our speculation, and I'm loving watching the just genius flow, because, yeah, he has deep connection to all this, being a producer on pretty much any Marvel movie that's come out in the last 30 years.
Since forever.
Since forever. No, he literally has like 70, I think it's 72 IMDb producer credits.
Yeah.
90% of it is Marvel.
90%. He has a couple in DC. He was a producer on some of that. My biggest fear with Feige, though, I feel like he's going to be, this can go south real fast if it gets too complicated.
Sure, but he's done a pretty damn good job over the last 10 years. Like,
not to mention now they has
one person.
Now he has
a bad movie.
No, it does. It absolutely does. I feel like
now he has a multiverse like retcon.
This is true too.
Yeah,
and I feel like
you don't think we'll be geeks like us won't call him lazy?
Well, you say it takes one bad movie. I liked the movie. I'm not gonna say I loved it. It has its flaws. It had its like weird moments. But Eternals. Eternals was kind of that one bad movie. It was not well received. I don't believe it stayed in the theaters all that long because of that. But it was still a good movie. It was a bad movie by Marvel standards, which that's still a damn good movie. It's a beautiful like visual masterpiece, which seeing the Celestials and stuff. But I think, like you say, it takes one bad movie. I think that's it, and I think he's already just kind of speedballing past that.
You already set up Galactus. We're gonna have a Galactus sometime.
Yeah, that too.
Eternals was just a set Galactus. That entire Abomination was a set Galactus stuff. He did a fantastic. If you look at it, what it was supposed to do, he did a fantastic job.
But I'm saying it was still that one. It was still that one bad movie.
Yeah. Because fans think about
Thor 3 was also that one bad.
Well, people, Thor is hard. I don't know why.
No, sorry, Thor 2. Sorry, Thor 2.
Thor 2.
I was like,
Thor 2 was awful.
I was thinking Iron Man 3, Thor 2.
I liked Iron Man 2
and that's what I'm saying. It's a bad movie by Marvel standards. It's still a great movie.
My low point Marvel movies are Thor, Dark World.
Yeah.
I can't
still
say
a good movie.
I can't say Eternals yet just because I haven't finished it. I got like halfway through it.
That's kind of my point. Is it drags a little bit. It's a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of setup.
It is a lot of setup. We gotta make those characters that most people don't even know about.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely my low point is Thor 2. To a slight extent, I would say either are y'all gonna hate me for this?
Civil War?
Huh? No, that's Civil War.
Oh, okay. A lot of people have like an issue with it, but
because they didn't do it according to
would you say they feel conflicted?
I don't even want to. I don't. God.
I didn't laugh. I gave you a slight smile. That's all you're getting from me. I wanted to.
Y'all.
You're gonna hate me, but both Thor, the original, and first Captain America.
Captain America, the first one, was really hard because I believe they try to make a love story and they shouldn't stuck to like the actual story. I think that kind of it threw it off a little bit, trying to make him into like a character he was not. He's just a war machine essentially. He's supposed to just be out there kicking ass and kicking Nazis and punching Hitler in the face.
He's a man out of time and all that jazz.
Yeah. Mine would be Punisher with Thomas Jane because that was trash. That was awful.
Are we going outside the MCU?
MCU movies. I'm from MCU.
You're talking about MC Universe. Yeah. Oh, Dark World was awful.
I think that's a given.
That's a given. And then
that's something that 90% of the people.
Well, now it's looped in, but Spider-Man 3 was trash, and that's looped in because we have the symbiote suit coming in. So I guess Spider-Man 3, okay, 1, 2, and 3 would be part of the MCU.
Actual MCU, not the ones that are MCU adjacent because they have
offshoots. Actual MCU besides Dark World.
What's your like least favorite?
Winter Soldier was awful to me.
Get the out of here! What?
I did not like Winter Soldier.
It's a straight up spy movie and it's gorgeous.
I mean, it's cool, but
the set pieces are amazing.
Yeah,
guys,
that fight scene.
I didn't say anything about that. I just think they rushed the entire thing.
Call yourself a Captain America.
Nick Fury in the damn Suburban?
I'm also, before this gets too far, I'm also just busting your balls.
No. People get like, you should see people on the message board. What?
No, people.
I was upset because I thought that they were going to.
An amazing movie. Let's just establish that.
No.
Movie.
The movie itself, it's this. I felt they rushed everything they had to because they had to get to the Civil War. They had to figure out how to make this into the Civil War because Batman versus Superman was coming out. They had to figure that out. I was mad they rushed it. They had a lot they could have slowed down and made like that entire series into 4 movies and had a Civil War reading and had 4 movies adjacent and then had Civil War. And it would have been better.
Chris Evans, I mean, he also only had so many movies.
Yeah, I know. There's politics.
It's more contractual. Yeah. Yes, I can see, because I also just recently watched it because that's one of my, I'll watch every now and then just to be like, I like this movie. I'm going to keep watching it.
If you told Leo when he first started acting.
Real quick, let's get back on. Tell us what you hope to see in Multiverse of Madness.
We had a show to do.
We got way off track. Tell us what y'all think about Kevin Feige. Tell us what y'all hope to see in this new Multiverse of Madness. What you think we might, or what you think we should be expected to see, or like I said, what you
as Nick Fury in one of the universes.
That was a fan casting.
That was a big fan cast.
I was like, he could play the Nick Fury.
Really good.
Tell us what you think down below. Follow us on our social medias. Catch our videos every Tuesday and Friday at 10 a.m. I almost said 10 p.m., but 10 a.m.
At a time.
At a certain time of day. But
they'll come out when they come out. All right, guys.
Get them when you get them, guys.
Don't be greedy.
Don't. You get there's enough of us to go around, guys.
Slob.
Okay.
There's other videos to rewatch.
Watch them again. Go back, enjoy them.
Maybe we won't see you next time. Maybe we'll see you in a past video. But until then,
see you when I see you.
Hey.